Welcome back, everybody. Steve Hamp with you. I am ready to do a cool ass video with you guys because I know at our age we're not doing too much sparring. I know that most kung fu stylists don't do any sparring because they'll kill you or whatever. Their techniques are too deadly or whatever it is that keeps them from sparring. But I'm going to say this to you guys. How many of you guys hit something? You don't have to hit a solo pad if you don't want to. You can hit a heavy bag, whatever, but you should be hitting something. I made this video before when I was talking about like left and right arm leading when you come. And the first time I ever hit a pad, I kept catching with this part of my hand. So I started curving it more to get those knuckles involved. All right. And then I also, at that point, started doing left and right arm leading with slapping and with the open palm. But you're still, if you hit something, you might hit the fingers too much. You know, it's like a lot of times I'll take like a soda can or whatever and I'll hit it and smash it down. And a lot of times it might smash here, it might smash here. But I'll also see where the ring is on my hand, on my palm. And if it's over here, off-centered, you see that the can didn't squish that much. You see what I'm saying? So the accuracy of the weapon that you're using is what I'm getting at. We have to hit the target with accuracy, like the temple or whatever we're striking at, but we also have to be accurate with the weapon we're using. All right, so I'm just wondering, like, with Xing Yi, how many of you have hit? Because I was hitting pads the other day, and that's what brought me to this mindset was, I have a sore thumb right now. I don't know if you guys seen a lot of the videos. I'll have like a copper bracelet on and it's magnetic and it's been helping a lot with my thumb. But I went to, after I was doing some strikes with the right hand, when I went to do the left, I caught too much on that thumb. So I had to change it up and hit more with the bladed hand on that. All right. So I had to do splitting more at an oblique, almost like diagonal striking in Swai Jiao. So I had to hit here because I have a sore thumb. Not a green thumb, but a sore thumb. So with the right palm, I was able to strike no problem. Same thing with anything else. Any of the other Xing Yi punches. If you're not hitting something, and you notice, I'm in such a habit of hitting like that. So it's just a habit now. And I've talked to you guys about that before. When I first learned how to hit like that and make a fist like that, I almost broke my wrist. So I had to really wrap the wrist up in order to get that down pat. But just because we know something, all right, that don't mean we can apply it. Xi Jinping made a very good analogy of that when he was teaching us Shen Na, and he said that until you do it 10,000 times, you don't own it. You're only borrowing it. He goes, I own it. You're borrowing it from me. When you do it 10,000 times, I own it and you own it now. We both own it now. So how many of us can really say that when we're doing Xing Yi or whatever we're doing, all right, but it doesn't matter if we're doing Bagua, if we're doing Tai Chi. Look at how just there I went here and then that hit instead of whole thing. It's a matter of getting that timing down. So whether you're hitting a pole by itself without a pad, if you're hitting a heavy bag, whatever you're hitting, to where are you really hitting with the accuracy that you need to hit with? Are you going to jam a hand? Are you going to gimp your wrist? What's going to happen? Do you even know? All right, this is what I'm getting at, you guys. I was going to put up a video. I don't know if you guys seen. I'm sure you guys all seen that incident that was in Columbus, Ohio, where there was a bunch of people beating up on one guy, and then the lady that tried to get involved, she got knocked out or whatever. But I was even thinking, how many of you would be able to survive that? How many of you could you know, and I mean, a lot of us that are Kung Fu people, we know, oh, well, I would do this, I would do that. I call that like the little rascal analogy because I don't know if you ever seen that one episode when Buckwheat or Stymie was like, I hit him like this and I hit him like that, I hit him like this and I hit him like that. You could say that all you want, but how? And do you even know if you can? Or are you going to um, do splitting or I'm not even thinking of names of the Shingi strikes. I know all you guys are probably like sitting there trying to feed me the information right now. But uh, what is it? Drilling, splitting, pounding. All right. So if you're pounding, are you going to roll the wrists when you do it? Are you going to hit good? Are you hitting with the flat part of your knuckle? I mean, this is what most people hit with. And I know that for a fact because I've felt it from many people. All right. When we would just do drills and I was coming in with a single knuckle and they're whining from me tapping them all the time. But that spear, that tip of the knife is going into their ribs. They're feeling it even when I barely touch them, all right? And then when they hit me, they try to hit harder because it's hurting them, so they think they need to hit harder. And what they're doing, you hear that smack? It's just a smack because it's this flat part of the hand. It's between the knuckles that's really hitting. That's all that at most 99% of people hit with, you know? And so, yeah, it might turn my skin red, you know, from the slap, from the smack, but it's not hurting me at all, I promise you. So are you doing things to where you're getting that Tai Chi, getting the body, the breath, and the action to all become one? Why are you sitting up there coughing while I'm videoing, man? So am I able to use it when I need to use it? So I implore you all to hit something, not your wives, not your children, not the dog, but hit something to where you can see if you got that timing, if you can hit when you need to hit, if you have that accuracy with the weapon you are using. All right, like I mentioned this a lot of times, you'll see some MMA fights on UFC or whatever, or one championship, and they'll catch with the forearm and you'll hear the commentator saying, oh, that was a nasty elbow. That wasn't a nasty elbow because when they do a nasty elbow, you see skin open up, all right? And the blood comes, all right? That's when you're catching with the elbow, with that pointy tip, all right? How many of you can do that? How many of you are hitting with the forearms? Do you even know? All right, and the thing about it is we can all say, well, we haven't been in a fight in 30 years or whatever. And that's most likely true for most of us. But what if you are in that situation? All right, so that's the only thing I'm getting at. If you're not going to spar, at least hit something. All right, if you have a wave master, if you have somebody hold pads for you, that's a telltale sign, because like I said, when I did left and right arm leading and I caught myself hitting with this part, that's what was hitting the pad when I'm thinking I'm hitting with the knuckles, but where the pad was, I ended up hitting with the flat part of my hand. All right. And then, so I made those adjustments, but without knowing, you'll just keep on practicing and keep living in the make-believe, you guys. So I hope this video helps a lot of you, at least some of you, but and some of you guys might already be doing this kind of stuff. So if you are, keep doing it. If you're not, get busy. All right. And remember who the F you are, because we're martial artists first. I don't care if you're an accountant or what you are. You're a martial artist first, and you know that, and I know that. So peace be with you. You guys have a great week, and I'll see you next time. Bye.